This weekend, the biggest star at the box office might be a tornado. Into the Storm will hit theaters today, and because it deals with twisters, tornadoes, we sent our meteorologist to check it out, whether it was realistic or not. Now, I'm going to tell you before we watch, the video is realistic enough that you're going to think, did someone send in that video? No, it's a movie. But here's Bob's thoughts.
All right, breaking news, everybody. EF5 tornado on the ground right now, somewhere in the plains. Look at the vorticity on this thing. Good spin. You can see on the radar picture as well. It's about a mile to a mile and a quarter wide funnel cloud. It picks up debris. Probably 300-mile-per-hour winds when it gets that wide. Pretty intense. Into the Storm was a fun movie. I loved it. I was on the edge of my seat for most of the time. Great storyline. Some of the stuff pretty plausible, but some of the meteorology, not so good. Look at this scene. You have one tornado here, another one here. There's 3 more behind that one. Pretty intense scene, no doubt about it. But physics-wise, that can't happen. So they had this tornado chasing vehicle, maybe 8, 9 tons. Pretty good size. It gets picked up by the tornado. Okay. But then it gets picked up 8 miles into the tornado to the top of the atmosphere. That couldn't happen. One part had a fire tornado. It had the tornado go right over a liquid fire. It brought it into the circulation, dragged it all the way up to the base of the cloud. That's probably what it would look like. Producers here, hey, they did their homework. One of the things that really impressed me about this movie was the cinematography and the art direction, especially in the scenes of the aftermath. You had bark stripped off of trees, you had bicycles blown right through car doors. That's the kind of thing that actually happens with the force of a tornado. That looked good. All in all, I like this movie. You had everything. You had the great special effects, you had good acting, you had rednecks, you had professors, you had principals that were heroes. If this gets people talking about tornadoes, I'm all for it.
You can learn the meteorology later, right?
Yeah, we'll go back to that. But we've come a long way from the stocking tornado in The Wizard of Oz to this. I mean, the effects were fantastic. It's totally worth going to see. Don't worry about the meteorology. Only guys like me that are total geeks would be upset about that. But
that's your job.
But yeah, I mean, it was suspenseful. It was a good storyline. I like the characters and everything. And like we said, the damage is perfect. When I've seen the tornado damage firsthand, I've seen it before. I mean, you have pine straw needles just stuck halfway into trees. That kind of thing happens, and it's really scary. So yeah, definitely go see it.
Okay, so that is a movie review from Bob. How about it?
Yeah, why not?